Let's see what we have as the editorial cartoons today. This is what Steno has drawn for you today. I beg your pardon. Let me just show you what it is there today. This is what he's drawn today. And this is it. We can see Mgilu running away from the alligator there, the mouth or the jaws of the alligator. And this is personified as the Karen land saga. And we can see it's a relief for her. We know she was exonerated from this particular Karen land saga case. And she's a free lady right now. Also, let's see what we have from Gado today. And this is what is drawn for you in the editorial page of the Standard. Hi, my name is Uhuru. Blankety blank, blankety blank, devil's blankety blank, Shindwe. And this is Uhuru as personified by Gado, that is an addict, right, of the Rage. This is a Rageaholics Anonymous Kenyan chapter. And these are 12 steps of anger management. Maybe I should throw it to you, your panelists, because what has been happening lately in terms of the row between Joho and President Uhuru Kenyatta, and it seems he's been flying off the handle, as people are saying. He's not really acting, in his capacity as a president with decorum. What would you say when you see this particular editorial cartoon? Let's begin with you, Captain.
Well, the much I want to say about this is simply comic relief in our politics. Mm-hmm. See, there seems to be a general problem in the arena of politics in this country.
Yes.
It appears that whatever office any person is elected or holds, they're not really interested in offering services to the public, but simply feeling good that you are in a position of power and authority. And therefore, sometimes you have what is called the exchanges between, the boy exchanges. My toy is bigger than yours. Your toy is smaller than mine. That's the much I would want to say about it, because but the deep underlying problem is the fact that there seems to be no appreciation that the executive power of the state, which was embodied by the president before the 2010 constitution, has now had to be shared horizontally and vertically. Vertically, to the extent that the presidency now has to share power with governors in the devolved units in terms of execution of the mandate of national program. Horizontally, that the presidential powers are now properly and clearly checked under the constitution by the judiciary and by the legislature and the commissions and national commissions. So that seems to be we seem to be having a problem there, because at a certain level, they still believe in the person of the president, perhaps that the office of the president still remains with the trappings of power as it had before. And therefore, sometimes you get this comic relief when somebody reminds you, okay, you may be at the top, but I also have a government to run down here. So you get a bit of what I've said, comic relief. But per se, it's simply that in the process of implementation of the Constitution since 2010, we're not having a smooth ride because of personality clashes.
All right. Has the president actually guarded the sanctity of the office of the president or the presidency itself? Dr. Apollos Mashira. Do you think so?
I don't think so, but I admire what he's doing currently. I admired when he mouthed Nanok of Turkana.
When he mouthed?
Yeah, Nanok in Turkana. This guy, Hassan Joho, has been disturbing the president. Every time the president goes to Mombasa, he humiliates him. See what he did he removed all the traffic marshals so that the Mombasa can have a lot of traffic jam, so that the president does not go to the ferry. This is Joho, who is very, very arrogant. He thinks he's another president. So I am happy he was abused. And now you see, when he was abused, he's now crying foul. He is saying his life is in danger. He's actually seeking for mercy. Because this is the kind of people who want to cede. If he was given permission, he would go the Eritrea way. So I'm happy the president has told him, nitakunyorosa wewe, nitakunyorosa. So he should keep quiet. He should respect the presidency. Ata Nanok, or every Kenyan must know that the presidency he is our president, and he must be respected.
All right.
Despite your feelings, towards him.
Dr. Mustafa.
Yeah, I think what's going on, Dibal, is it's a reflection of the kind of politics that is going on in Kenya, and a reflection of Kenyans in the way we try and communicate. And that's part of communication, however bad it may look, but that's part of the political communication that Kenyans are used to. And basically the leaders are just responding to the Kenyan psyche,
right.
And it's not going to be, going to be, well, first of all, there is need for much more decorum in terms of the offices that are there in the country. There is need for other leaders to respect the presidency. That's a position that needs to be respected. And in my opinion, the president seems to be under siege by some of the political actors that are constantly denigrating that office of the presidency.
Thank you, Dr. Professor Naomi Damba.
We need substance. Substance on the role of the governor, substance on the role of the president. And there is what's called presidency, which is the honor and the highest honor that the country can bestow on you. Mm-hmm. And all these side shows got to come to an end. They're not helping the mood of the country. They are not setting a good example to the young men and women, and particularly children that are watching this kind of back and forth side shows. We're facing some really eminent issues in the country: level of corruption, debt that we have accumulated, and we have people dying in Pocots and elsewhere. So I'm calling upon the side shows to end so that we can talk about substance.
Right, thank you. And this is what also Munene has drawn today in the Daily Nation. It's all about the voters as well. Stop following me around, and you can see them. Of course, everyone is getting up for, that particular vote of Wanjiku. And you can see the ton of phrases there, or the ton of events. I'm not your wife. We know where they've actually picked this from. This is a row that we had between the president and also the governor of Mombasa as well. So let's move on to see lastly what we have also in the People Daily, and this is what I showed you actually, this one. This is all about Charity Ngelu. My apologies. That is what we have in the dailies today. And you can grab a copy of the Daily Nation